Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD coming on to discuss with you guys what has happened with a TikTok video that ran on YouTube called Bus It. It appears that the TikTok video, when ran it on YouTube, even citing in the sources, the third-party agreement, it appears that the YouTube working with what could be some type of corrupt venue behind the scenes. That video was blocked in some videos and was cited as a copyright infringement, although the song and the artist was cited and the third-party agreement with TikTok was cited. So what it appears in that particular situation is that YouTube is not accepting TikTok's third-party agreement, and that may have something to do with the mishap and the services this morning. Well, that particular video has been deleted, and inside of the video it was even cited as third-party agreement through TikTok. And but we wanted to share that with you, what the findings were. We also want to share also that if there was any type of corruption behind the scene with that from the Washington DC Metropolitan Police, then you don't scare us. You don't scare us. If you want to have a communication, you can do that. You can do it like regular people do, but you don't scare us. We're not afraid of you, and we're not afraid of being jailed by you for any frivolous reasoning. We want to make that very clear to you. You might want to find you, as they call it, a Niger. I'll let you decide on what that word means. You need to find that, because those are the people who are usually afraid of you. Those are the people who are usually so uneducated about the law that you are placed to enforce, that they find fear in you. Well, Indacarsea, DatGuY StreetNOW News do not find any fear of you as a Washington DC Metropolitan Police. He doesn't find any fear of you other than when he's in violation of the law. Other than that, he didn't find any fear at all of you. We're making that very clear to you, that you don't put fear in us. We have no fear in you, and we find even your attempt offensive and racist. Your fear relies on someone being uneducated and not knowing what the hell you are, a corrupted piece of shit. If you ask me, that's my belief. You're a corrupted piece of shit, if you ask me. I have no problem with saying that on goddamn air. You're a corrupted piece of shit. All while we say that, we do urge the public to abide by law and to do their judicial, what do they call it here, obligations. But at the same time, you don't scare me. You don't scare the JIC as a fucking cop running around here doing what in the fuck we think, we allege, we see, and we have proof that you do. You don't scare me. Back to the situation with the YouTube. The YouTube was the source that was embedded into our programming, and that YouTube, I'm not sure. We need to have this researched behind the scenes. We need to make sure that YouTube official who's messing around with our stuff behind the scene is not messing around with these cops and doing this dirty stuff with the cops behind the scene. This YouTube is now playing around with the sources of our documents, sources of our work, to disrupt our operations. That's what YouTube is doing. We're making it clear, just like Twitter was doing, just like Twitter and just like Facebook tried to do, trying to use copyright infringement when there is no copyright infringement. There is no copyright infringement when we have third-party agreement to use the particular song called Bus It. And we're making it very clear right now. We believe that that's police officers as well. Why won't you keep those things away from me? Why won't you keep a goddamn cop away from Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD and StreetNOW News. Why don't you do that? Because we're not afraid of you, and there will be problems, huge goddamn problems. We don't like you. We don't like you because we don't find that what you're doing is ethical. We don't find what you're doing is in accordance to the federal Constitution. We don't like you. I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't like you. Now, why don't you keep these goddamn motherfucking cops away from Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, and keep these motherfucking cops away from StreetNOW News and all its motherfucking venues and business dealings. You do that. You do that as the StreetNOW News JIC has ordered you. I'm going to say it one more time because you need to know we're not afraid of you. We think you as a motherfucking cop is a piece of shithead. And we only hope that we deal with the ones who are not. Now you take it however the fuck you want to take it. I'm StreetNOW News. I'm Terry ASHFORD. I think you're a goddamn shithead. Now you stay away from my business dealings, even behind the scene as a motherfucking Washington DC Metropolitan Police cop. Or any cop, as that is a matter of fact. From Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, StreetNOW News. You're a bunch of fucking shitheads, from my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Has nothing at all to do with my business dealing. This motherfucking cop done went behind the scene and tried every goddamn thing this motherfucking dirty ass fucking shit eaters could. You're a fucking dirty shit eater. And you stay away from me. And you stay away from my business ordeals. As for StreetNOW News broadcasts, we plan to have that back up and running for you soon. And until we do, we will continue to run segmented broadcasts. We need behind the scenes ordeal to go behind the scenes and to see what is going on with some motherfucking dirty ass cop allegedly fucking around behind the scenes with Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD's playlist and source videos that links to his StreetNOW News broadcast. We need it done fucking now! Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, we report for you, with you, live. Get these goddamn motherfucking dirty ass shit eating cops away from Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD and StreetNOW News. We don't deal like that. We don't deal like that. I said we don't deal like that!